Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's the different kind of character when it comes to the mouth.
Yeah.
Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound for pound, the best ones of the coop. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coop to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that.
If Tank shows up unmotivated, he might just get caught slipping.
So, speaking of Big Bro, man, he's got a big fight coming up March 1st, man. Barclays Center, Brooklyn. I will be in the house against Tank Davis, man. How excited are you for that fight?
I'm excited to, you know, be brothers with the new face of boxing. So I'm very excited.
So obviously you see little Big Bro coming out with the upset. A lot of people are going to pick Tank going into that fight, but how do you see that playing out?
I see my brother walking out victorious. So there's no doubt, not because it's my brother, but because I've seen him in the...
Gervonta Tank Davis is back and gearing up for his next fight. This time, he's facing Lamont Roach Jr., and on paper, this fight looks like a massive mismatch. The boxing world is almost unanimous in saying Tank is on a completely different level.
Tank, tell the world where you rank yourself in pound for pound.
Number 1.
Okay, once again, I want the people to know this. Where do you rank yourself in the sport of boxing right now?
Number 1.
Hey.
Very popular to hate Tank. My boxing fans don't like Gervonta Davis, but to discredit his skills, it's blasphemous. In terms of skill set, not even in a debate, Tank Davis is easily a top 10 pound-for-pound fighter.
It was so easy when he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head out.
And most experts don't expect this one to be competitive. But why is that? What makes Tank so dangerous? And why is he even taking this fight if everyone expects an easy win? Let's break down what makes Tank Davis one of the most feared fighters in the world. First off, Tank is a knockout machine. He's known for his insane power. But it's not just about hitting hard. Tank has some of the fastest hands in boxing, a precise sense of timing, and a mind that's always 2 steps ahead of his opponents. Combine all of that, and you get a fighter who's lethal in every round.
I say 9th round.
What?
I say 9th round.
You said 9?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look, he looked at 9.
I'm telling you, you saying you going down in a 9? You know that power carry late.
I know you got some sneaky power. That's what I do know.
What?
Who said that? You said
My
what?
man over
You
there
said
said
what?
bet.
Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from?
Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson are in Tank's corner for a reason. Both legends have praised Tank for his skill set, and Jones has said Tank has a massive advantage over Lamont Roach, especially when you look at their history in the amateurs. The two have met multiple times before, and each time Tank came out on top.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that because If you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really...
The gap between their amateur days and now has only gotten wider. Tank has evolved into a championship-level fighter, dominating major pay-per-view events and taking on top-tier competition. Lamont Roach, on the other hand, hasn't faced anyone with the raw power and elite level that Tank brings to the ring.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs get in the ring together, and I'm gonna be the one. Obviously, I'm gonna be the one coming out victorious, and you know, we're gonna put on a hell of a show for y'all. So tune in, by the fight. Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
Roach's resume just doesn't stack up to what Tank's done at the highest level. Mike Tyson, known for his own devastating knockout power, had this to say about Tank. He's a killer in there. Tyson believes that Tank's pressure and power will mentally break Roach down before he even lands that knockout punch. It's not just physical. Tank's ability to break opponents mentally is what makes him even more dangerous. He's calculated, patient, and devastating at all times. Sean Porter, former world champion, put it bluntly, Roach has never faced a puncher like Tank. The sheer force of Tank's shots can change a fight in an instant.
Lamont and Tank have history. What can you tell us about their history and how that's going to play into the fight come fight night?
They got amateur history. They fought maybe 2 or 3 times. Tank being the winner. They sparred a few times. Tank got the best of the sparring. They just bigger and stronger now, you know? Older.
Now, it's some word out there that Lamont say, you know, he got some film that don't make Tank look too good. What could that? How could that affect, you know, the outcome on December 14th?
Shit, man. Tank last 4 or 5 opponents all have film like about how they beat him up in sparring. If that's the case, that shit happens. But fight night, we all know the outcome.
Most analysts are predicting that this fight won't go past 6 rounds. Roach might be a talented fighter, but he's never been up against someone who can hit as hard as Tank can. Despite the odds, Lamont Roach is coming into this fight with nothing but confidence. He's well aware of the challenge ahead and knows what everyone's saying about him being the underdog.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Retiring.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to spark today.
But this isn't just another fight for Roach. This is his biggest opportunity. Roach has spent plenty of time sparring with Tank in the past, and although he's never beaten him, Roach knows Tank's rhythm, speed, and approach. For Roach, this fight is personal. He's determined to prove that he's grown, that he's evolved, and that he can challenge Tank's dominance.
I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
The truth is, though, most people think this will be another win for Tank. Floyd Mayweather, Tank's mentor, has pointed out time and time again that Roach couldn't beat Tank when they were younger, and with Tank's current skill set, the result will likely be the same. But boxing is unpredictable. Roach is skilled and disciplined, and if Tank underestimates him or isn't fully focused,
the people who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get dumb. I'm gonna beat his ass.
He can't do shit. Wait,
for
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
He got the whole hood over there. Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get fucked up over here. What do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up.
an upset could happen, but let's be real. That's a big if. In the end, Tank Davis is the heavy favorite. His knockout power, combined with his experience at the highest level, makes him nearly unstoppable. Roach is hungry, no doubt, but unless he can pull off something huge, Tank is expected to win this one by knockout. The big question is, how long will it take for Tank to get to Roach? So, what do you think? Can Lamont Roach shock the world and upset the knockout king? Or will Tank continue his reign of dominance and push his knockout streak even further? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more breakdowns and updates on all the biggest fights in boxing. Thanks for tuning in.